Spain has a lot of beautiful places, regions and cities to visit. One is the old city of Seville. Seville is a bustling city with an exciting cafe culture. It doesn't matter how young or old are you and what your interests are. And here in Seville, there are exciting things to do in daylight and at daytime. Like these people are doing now at the river. They are practicing. And at daytime, you can take a walk at the riverside of the beautiful Guadalquivir river, in which you can view the touristic boats sailing along the Guadalquivir river. Can enjoy too biking and do jogging, especially at early morning and at night. Walking around this historical city is simple and easy, primarily because the city center is quite small. A person can walk from one end to the other in less than 2 hours or 1.5 hours, and there are plenty of storied landmarks that can double as great meeting points. During early morning, it's nice to walk here at the Guadalquivir river because there are only little people walking around and there's no mess that they can provoke to you. Both sides of this Guadalquivir river is a nice view, and it gives a fresh feelings while you are doing the walk. And when you are hungry, you can find restaurant bars that serving tapas or big menus. This is the Alcazar walls. The Alcazar of Seville, commonly known as the Royal Alcazar of Seville, is a royal palace in Seville, Spain, built for the Christian King Peter of Castile. It was built by Castilian Christians on the site of an Abadi Muslim residential fortress that was destroyed after the Christian conquest of Seville. The palace is a prominent example of Mudéjar architecture in the Iberian Peninsula, but features Gothic, Renaissance, and Romanesque design elements from previous stages of construction. The upper level of the Alcazar are still used by the royal family as their official residence in Seville and are administered by the Patrimonio Nacional. In this part of the Alcazar is a water passage going to around the corner of the Alcazar. That was long time ago. It is all part of the Alcazar walls and the entrance of the Alcazar. The Alcazar was registered in 1987 by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, along with the adjoining Seville Cathedral and the General Archive of the Indies. And beside these alcazar walls have a good and amazing park for people to hang out. These are all the part of the alcazar walls. This is the Catedral of Seville, Spain, the third biggest cathedral in the world. This is the Giralda or the Giralda. It's part of the Seville Cathedral. The Giralda or Giralda is a bell tower of Seville Cathedral in Seville, Spain. It was built as the minaret for the Great Mosque of Seville in Al-Andalus, Moorish Spain during the reign of the Almohad dynasty, with the Renaissance-style top added by the Catholic after the expulsion of the Muslims from the area. The Giralda was registered in 1987 as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO, along the Alcazar and the General Archive of the Indies. The tower is 104.1 meters or 342 feet in height and remain one of the most important symbols of the city, as it has been since the Middle Ages. The minaret, which still stands as the Giralda, contains a series of ramps winding around the perimeter of several vaulted chambers at the tower course. These ramps were designed with enough width and height to accommodate beasts of burden, people, and the custodians, according to one chronicles from the area. The decorated facades and windows on the tower are staged to match the ramps in order to maximize light to the chambers inside. This exterior brick decoration was mainly done by Ali Al-Gumari, a Berber craftsman who also did the repair from an exterior. The facades of the tower did contain some plaster embellishment, but they were removed during the modern restoration. Tympanum architecture. This tympanum contains religious imagery. It is understood that a tympanum over a doorway is very often most important or only location for monument sculpture on the outside of a building. It have a semicircular shape or that of a thinner slice from the top of a circle. Triangular on a door or window, limited by straight or curved linear projections such as cornices, arches, and pediments. This is the back side of the Giralda and the Cathedral. This is the other door of the cathedral, which is only open during occasions or important activities of the cathedral.